What's up, everybody? We are going to start casting Battlegrounds, the 1v1 tournament that we're putting on, and we have a good series or two to start with today. So we're gonna go ahead and load up the game and jump right in. Alright, for our first one, we have the Kiwi in the teal playing with the Celts, and we have Reddevill309 in the red playing as the Franks. Game 1 will always be Arabia in these best of 3s moving forward. This is in the round of 8, and this is a best of 3. Should be interesting to see what happens. So we've got an interesting matchup to start. We've got Celts versus Franks on Arabia. Looking at the maps over here, well, it looks like Reddevill has very interesting map that could be walled quite nicely. He is going to have a forward stone here, and he's got 2 golds over here out of his base that he would probably wall, but his main gold could wall that up fairly easily should he choose to. Berries are a little bit far out there to the side exposed, but doesn't seem like it'll be too big of a deal for him there. And on the Kiwi's map, he has a little bit more of a walling issue over here for his gold on that side, plus his main gold and his other gold are all the way over here. So all in all, players' maps look fairly similar, not too bad at all, but nonetheless we'll see how things go and see how these players stack up. Both fairly matched in elo, and it's looking like everyone's got a pretty standard build right now. We've got 9 villagers out for each. We got 6 on food and 3 on wood to start for both, and both of them are producing their villagers pretty much at the same time right now. Looks like we're gonna get the wall start to come in already for Reddevill, as he's starting to put some houses down to go ahead and wall himself in already. And Kiwi on the other side is not walling yet. He is gonna go ahead and bring in his other boar right now. He did just find his other 2 sheep over there, which will be very good for him. Oh, he actually elected to put a house down first. He's gonna mill and go to berries as well. Alright. Things are starting out fairly nicely here for both players. Boar coming in over here after building that house. Just in time. Cow has just been eaten up. Garrison CC doesn't lose it. Very nicely done. Also going to berries out here as well. Both players at 13 villagers to start. And now we have the Kiwi bringing in his boar. And yep, all good. Villager survives. No worries there. Scouting will be of interest as well, as right now we can see the Kiwi, he is still scouting, or sorry, Reddevill is still scouting all around his base. He wants to find all of his resources and see what's going on. He did shift click, it looks like, so he is just gonna try to worry about his own scouting around to see what his resources are for later. Kiwi, on the other hand, well, he's already scouted a lot of his base. Barracks coming down here in the front already. Very nice. But he's looking for his opponent right now. He's sent this scout out. He's trying to find him. He does see that village right there. Oh, and is he stealing some sheep? Looks like he is going to try to lane some sheep right here. Taking a fairly bad fight right here, but see if he gets away with these sheep or not. Reddevill, oh, looks like Reddevill probably could have retrieved them, but he looked away. He's not paying attention, not trying to get those sheep. Looks like those sheep might end up coming back to the Kiwi. Still scouting going on over here. We have loom coming in for the Kiwi already. We also have the wall starting to come in, and those sheep are definitely gonna make it back. Reddevill went in the opposite direction. It's unfortunate for him, losing 2 sheep. The Kiwi's also bringing in his second boar right now. I expect to see some militia come out of this barracks since he built it so early there. The walls are also coming up here as well. And yep, pretty clean lore right there. Looks like he brought his second one in as well. Tons on bears. So the Kiwi has 14 on food, 4 on wood, and he's only got 1 on gold. Gonna bring in that 10 gold, I imagine, to get his third militia out. And yep, there come the militia production right now. So we're gonna have a drush for the Kiwi. We'll have to see how Red Devil reacts to that one. Right now, villager counts are pretty equal, or they are equal actually. It's the Kiwi just being overpopped because he's pushing out militia. We do have Red Devil at least getting loom, so that's good news for him as well. We also have the Kiwi scout here. He's found his opponent. He knows where he is now. Should make that drush all the more worthwhile. Red Devil, he is yet to find it, and it looks like he may be trying to push in some deer from afar. I mean, that is one very far push right there, but wants to get his resources in after losing those 2 sheep. So we do in fact have the wall coming up over here on this side for Red Devil, walling out 2 of his main resources of gold, but all in all not bad. The militia are here, 2 of them anyways. The third one joining them now. And it's still very open here. Oh, will he see this? Or is he going to walk right by it? Oh, he's seen it. It's there. He reacts. He knows the drush is coming. Garrisons quickly. Takes a good bit of HP off of those. Oh, and puts a gate down. Well played by Red Devil. Not too much panic there. He is on his way up to feudal. He is garrisoning a number of villagers for a moment there, but he does go ahead and wall that villager in as well to save her. Not bad at all. Be interested to see what the follow-up he is here for Red Devil. Will he go with a archery range, or will he just go ahead and just keep building eco and not worry about it? The snipe there from Red Devil on the Kiwi's scout. Okay. Oh, Red Devil deletes a house to get out of there. Well, that's one way to do it. Gets his vill back to work at the same time. Meanwhile, the Kiwi's eco looking very good over here. He is on his way up as well. Later, though, of course, he did drush. We do see some farms coming down over here for Red Devil, and we've got just the barracks. He hasn't gone into anything else. He might just go into a boom here, by the looks of things. He did push that in all the way, but he's not going to be pushing anything else, and he's also getting double bit axe already. On this side, the Kiwi still, he's just finishing up his walls. He's got a very tightly walled base here, which would be very vulnerable by archers, but playing against Franks, he doesn't expect to see archers come up at all. And he's just going to use the mill as part of his wall on this side as well. Not bad at all. Blacksmith coming in for Red Devil. And yep, he's going to go ahead and wall up the north, and he's going to be in pretty good shape here. And with his resources, I wouldn't be too surprised if he goes towards a fast castle. The Kiwi also looks like he's going to drush into fast castle potentially with his current resources. That's what I'd say he's up to. Yep, blacksmith market coming down. Should be very interesting to see what happens moving forward here. He's also building it with 2 villagers apiece. Only building 1 villager right now, so he probably is going to have to wait, maybe even pop another villager out before he goes up again. And then on the other side, Red Devil's resources are actually worse right now. Villager counts right now are looking very even, with Red Devil being behind by only 1, and we do have both players slightly idling their TCs right now, probably because both of them are trying to get up to Castle Age. Although it might be better just to buy some more resources if you can and balance out your market and go up. And that is what the Kiwi has done. Kiwi is on his way up. Ooh, we have a forward stable. A forward stable from the Kiwi. Playing as Celts, it's a very interesting one right there. But he is all walled up at home. He is on the castle age. Maybe he thinks if he can get some knights out in time, he might get somewhere. Red Devil is walling up even more of his base here. Still has this side open up here, so he's going to try to wall this off. And we'll see what happens here, but we got forward stable, 2 forward villagers with the militia still hanging out there. And we do have a spear coming forward, so I would expect to see knights from the Kiwi. A very interesting play from Celts, going up against Franks, but he feels comfortable. He must feel like he's ahead in his timing. Just have to wait and see how this one falls out here.
Kid?
We also have Red Devil going ahead and grabbing his upgrade here of forging in his blacksmith. We'll see how this goes for him as well. Castle Age is up. Let's see what we see. Yep, we see a knight being produced for the Kiwi in this forward stable, and yes, also a siege workshop. He's looking to put on the pressure nice and early. Oh, are we gonna have a sighting here? Red Devil sees it. He's running away with the spear. Palisade wall, gate coming down. You know, there's a farm in between there. Did he just delete that farm? He deleted the farm. He is gonna go ahead and quick wall that up. Probably the right play, even though he doesn't know what else coming up here. And a forward monastery coming up. That could be really good against the Frank player early on with scouts or knights in low number. Looks like we've got some villagers moving out on this side, probably to drop a TC in between the golds here, or maybe even right here on this side right here. Mangonel is out. Got 3 spears, 3 militia, and 2 knights already coming out as well. And we just have palisade walls over here, so this this could be a very quick one here if this pressure continues. Palisade gate's got 10 HP on it and will go down. Units moving forwards. Red Devil is sending a scout out to try to get some more additional scouting information, but I mean, we have a good number of knights here. 2 mangonels going to be attacking the town center as well. A knight coming up for the Frank player. Going to try to snipe that. If he gets one, it will just be one. He didn't even get that one. That's unfortunate for him. Militia, well, they're just going to go down here. Red Devil is under a huge amount of pressure right now for this one. And Kiwi is gonna have two mangonels and a scorpion out. He's gonna try to rush down Vils. He will probably get that one, and he does, but at what cost is he gonna lose villagers here? Yep, villagers are going down. TC, he did take out the mangonel, so he does save his TC for the time being. Knights are running in though. Red Devil is just getting torn apart at this point. Both players are at least still producing villagers. We got only 1 TC play coming from the Kiwi right now with all this pressure. Couldn't really afford another TC. It's understandable. And on this side, we got another mangonel coming out. Likely going to try to target this town center and get rid of it. He's going to try for that snipe one more time. And try to get it. And oh, he does a good job. Well timed. He does go ahead and take it down. That was very well done. Buying himself even more time right now. The Kiwi is up a lot in villager count right now, though, unfortunately, for Red Devil. Red Devil's down to 26 villagers with 4 idols, and the Kiwi is sitting at 41 and has 4 idols. The Kiwi is still producing units, and Red Devil is having problems keeping his production up since he's at such a low villager count. We do have a ram coming in as well, along with all this military from the Kiwi. Looks like he's going to stick around. He is going to go ahead and take out the ram, kill a knight or so, lose his knights. Did lose one to a conversion there, it sounded like. And he's just going to take it down. He's got enough knights there. He's just going to try to take that TC down without a fight. Red Devil is trying to migrate some villagers. Oh, and there's a hole there, but he's going to run back. He is going to take down that town center, though. And he has Red Devil backed into a rough situation here. It's going to be down to what will be 26 villagers again. And there was a hole in the wood line. Another forward siege workshop. The Kiwi really wants this win, and he is going to fight for it. He's still losing some villagers here. I know that villager's just going to hang on for a second. Yep, now she's gone. Mangonel is going to come over here and probably flatten all these gold villagers right here. And I would expect the GG will come in here very shortly. 48 villages to 17. Red Devil is going to just keep migrating over and keep producing, trying to save his game as much as he can right now, but we still only have the one TC play from the Kiwi. His eco is insane behind this with all of this military production forward. He is in a really good spot. Mangonel will come over and start trying to take down the palisade gate. Another Mangonel out. Knights are going to be over here to protect. And the Red Devil, he's going to go for a counterattack with 2 knights. His opponent is mostly walled, but he probably could get some kills in there. But unfortunately, he's got a massive ball of eco behind it. And at this point, it's not looking good for Red Devil. Almost 1,000 score difference right now. And we do have a Rams. We have 2 Rams and 2 Mangonels coming for the TC of Red Devils. And Red Devil is going to go ahead and get a few villager pickoffs here, which is a really nice thing to do, but not whenever you have yourself dying on the front here. Unfortunately, the Kiwis forward is doing the job this round. And yep, Town Center is going to go down here before too long. As well as the rest of the eco for Red Devil here. And there goes the TC. There go almost all of his villagers, the exception of a few over here. Gonna go ahead and build another town center up. And the GG is called with Red Devils resigning here. He did a good job trying to fend off the forward, but the 1 TC all in push with Celt Siege and Celt Knights was very well done by the Kiwi. And we will move on to game number 2 right after we look at the statistics here. And as you can see, they're going to be pretty one-sided in this one, with the Kiwi really pulling ahead, really forcing that win with Celts there. Was very well played by both, however. Alright. Now we're going to get the next game loaded in, and we'll go to game number 2 right after we update the scoreboard here. Was a very quick one right there. A really good one, though, for the Kiwi, as he gets win number 1. So with this tournament, we are moving on to Red Devil's pick of home map, which is going to be 4 Lakes. Red Devil is down 1 game here. Alright, on 4 lakes here, Red Devil's map pick. We have Red Devil going in the blue with Chinese very close to this lake over here, which is nice for him on that side. And then in the opposite side, we have Kiwi sticking with the teal as the Ethiopians. Both players spawning very close to a pond or lake in the corner, which is very nice. Want to see who contests for the other two. And I expect to see fairly standard starts here with 6 on food and 3 on wood for both. Red Devil starting as Chinese, you do start with your 6 villagers. It is a slightly different build. Seems like he has an idea of what he's doing with it though, and it's looking pretty good overall for him. He is producing villagers. He is going to be about a third of a villager behind in production there. So I'm not really sure he took advantage of the bonus of starting with your 6 vills, but we'll just have to wait and see how this one turns out. Both players will be going for archers most likely. Chukanus for Chinese are going to be quite nice on this map if you can get to them. And then Ethiopians having the fastest firing archer in the game should also be very good for a Red Devil. Or for the Kiwi, sorry. Keep mixing them up. Now the colors are so similar. And of course it is a snow generation, but what can you do there? Boar is coming in here for Red Devil. Same for the Kiwi. We have a house coming up near the pond for the Kiwi. Would expect to see a dock for him anytime now. Would also expect to see a dock for Red Devil anytime as well. Or is he's going to mill. He's not going to go for the pond on his own home map, it looks like. Or maybe he's just gonna gather some berries and walk all the way back. I'm not sure, but hey, Minimone, how are you? Welcome to the game, the cast, the beginning of Battlegrounds. At least the casting portion. There was a round of 16 for each of these 2 brackets, but we decided we wouldn't start casting until we got here. So Red Devil is in fact going to mill. He's not going to go for water. The Kiwi is going to go for water. Kiwi, I like this play much more right now, going for water. Oh, could he be doing both? Could he be planning to do both, but he starts the mill? I still think the mill would have been better off to be done later. Also, with that last patch, the Kiwi, he knows what he's doing. He's taken his villager and gonna go ahead and grab the shorefish right next to the dock, since you can now dock with those. The Kiwi's scouting. He's also scouted a good portion of his map out, sees what he wants to see, and he is going to go ahead and start walling up and look for his opponent. Red Devil on the other side, much like last game, it's like he shift clicks around and just tries to get vision on his entire map as well. Minimum, you're here to scout as well? Very good. Alright, so we have another boar coming in for Red Devil, and I believe that the Kiwi already took his other boar. Yeah, he's starting to get onto water. The Kiwi, well, he's seen a house. He knows his enemies in that corner. Red Devil also going to go ahead and try to start scouting for his opponent, and he'll find him before too long on this side as well. And this is a very ambitious wall off coming here for the Kiwi. At this point he might have been better off just to wall, but oh, and the Kiwi, look at this, he's going to go ahead and he's going to go all the way over here to this pond, and as soon as he has the resources, I bet he is gonna start fishing on that one as well. Red Devil does go ahead and get his dock up, but much later. He also is gonna do the shore fishing and drop the fish off over here. A little bit of walling started for him. He's also going to go ahead and come out here and take the ibex as well. So both of these players are just booming, with the Kiwi making a bigger emphasis on walling up. Also 3 fishing ships to 1 right now, and both are on their way to the feudal age. The Kiwi slightly faster. Red Devil is sitting on a very decent looking map over here though. He could wall all the way to the corner if he wants to, it wouldn't be an issue. 2 really good golds here for him, 1 good stone there. Some really safe trees in the back if he does wall it off. But I'm not sure we're going to see him wall it all the way. We'll just have to wait and see how that one works out. Looks like we have the Kiwi sitting a villager out here. He's potentially going to take some ibex as well. Going to put a mill down there potentially. Or maybe he's just scouting so he can do his walling. Either way, he has a fish lead right now of 3 to 1. Still the same. And he is getting his walls up. He's going to go ahead and wall most of his map. He also went ahead and docked the second pond over here. And I don't think you're going to see that anytime soon from Red Devil. And the Kiwi, yeah, he is just going to boom. He's going to boom and he's going to wall. That is his plan right now. He's going to try to get to Castle Age and get into crossbows, it seems. On the other side, we do have Red Devil going to go ahead and start putting down an archery range already, so it will be interesting to see if he goes and produces some archers. He's also getting a horse collar for farms, even though he doesn't have a farm right now. So he's probably going to wait until it comes in and try to drop a few, but he's going to be needing a lot of wood for this play if he keeps producing archers as well. And yep, he does send a lot more to wood right now. Also going to get on the gold. I don't think he's going to be producing too many archers in this age, but we could start to see some production of some sort from one of them soon. The Kiwi is really booming. He's really using the fish in this to his advantage over here. He is fishing some shore fish over here. Probably correct that, but nonetheless it's still going to be faster, as well as have a big population lead right now at this point in the game. He is already up by 4 pop. Blacksmith coming down the house. Looks like he's going to end up walling in this direction. And we have some skirmishers coming out. Red Devil is elected to go Chinese and is popping out some skirmishers. Very interesting. Blacksmith is down over here for the Kiwi. We'll just have to wait and see how that works out. As far as scouting goes, it looks pretty much the same as last time. A little bit more expansion for both, seeing a little bit more of the map, but not really a ton. The Kiwi, well, the Kiwi could go to Castle Age right now if he wanted to, and Red Devil is just not there. And yep, there it comes. Oh, that's because Red Devil is already clicked up, actually. I missed that one there. Red Devil is on his way up right now. So this will be a very interesting one here. They're both going to be up relatively at the same time, within a 15% difference. The Kiwi, however, is on 2 pawns. Looks like we might have the same coming in for Red Devil here shortly as well. But Red Devil is severely lacking in fishing ships. We have 2 on this side, none on that side to start. But we have 6 on this side for Kiwi and 5 on this side, with more in production as well. The Kiwi also sitting at a decent margin pop. He's up by 9 population right now. Red Devil is going to come in here, and he is going to go ahead and get some scouting in as well. He doesn't even see anything except for a barracks at this point. And he is walling, and he's building skirmishers. Also gonna go ahead and grab padded archer armor. Oh, the Kiwi producing a fire ship over here. He wants to make sure there is nothing on this pond. He did scout a little bit over here with his fishing ship. But as far as things go right now, both players are arriving in Castle Age. We have the Kiwi pretty much walled up. He's going to go ahead and wall up this side as well. Does have one villager on stone, but I don't see any crazy castle drops or anything coming in from him. We have some skirms again by Red Devil. He has pushed out a little bit over here, but not much. Red Devil is going to go up here, and he is going to scout this out. Well, good news, we do have some fishing over here for Red Devil as well. That is what you want to see. A forward town center to protect his stone is not a bad plan for the Chinese player, who isn't on gold or stone at all, so we're not going to see any Chuganu production in early Castle Age for him. Looks like he is going to try to wall up on this side, however, and we have two fire ships coming up over here for the Kiwi to protect this pond for himself. Both players right now sitting at 2 ponds, but with the Kiwi very much ahead in fishing ship numbers in both ponds. Double archery range coming down for the Kiwi. I expect to see crossbows from him anytime. And on this side we have some camels coming out for the Chinese player, which is actually going to be a very nice move over here. Might even come as a little bit of a surprise for the Kiwi. Just have to wait and see what he is going to go ahead and produce. Crossbows are going to be coming out. It's already produced in archers and got a crossbows upgrade in. We still just have skirmishers coming from the Chinese player, which is an interesting way to go about things, but he may not want to waste any gold on crossbows whenever he could grab some Chukanus here before too long. He is on with a few villagers on stone, 7 to be exact. Red Devil, he was also housed for a split second there. Interesting. Maybe that was the Kiwi before he switched. Alright. The Kiwi now saw, after losing his scout, that there are camels on the field. And we have Red Devil moving forward. Let's see what he can do with this. This hill right here is going to play a pretty big part in this game, I think. It's right in the middle of both players. Whoever gets that hill control could have a much easier time. And we are going to see Red Devil trying to find a hole here, looking for a way in, and he is just not going to find one right now. Red Devil's fishing ship numbers are concerning. 5 on this side, 3 on this side for a total of 8. When we have 8 in just one pond for the Kiwi, with another 8 on this side, it's not looking good. We have a university coming in, most likely for an early ballistics. Oh, we have a hole. We do have a hole. Red Devil finds it. He is going to get in here. He's going to do some damage. Villagers going down pretty quickly here. Crossbows are here, but that is a lot of skirmishers. And they just came into the elite skirm upgrade. That will be just fine against those crossbows. Should actually clean up all of those crossbows at this point. Send the camels in, wipe that army out. Red Devil is looking really good here for being behind on eco. And he's just going to raid the gold. Yep, he's just going to raid the gold. The skirmishers did their job, took down all of those crossbows for the Kiwi. Red Devil is killing off villagers right now, bringing that population down, and he's actually taken the population lead at this point. He did lose those camels kind of in a bad way there, but he hasn't lost much. What's 4 camels when you just killed all those crossbows? And a lot of villagers as well. He is going to back up with those here as well. he is going to go ahead and do some expanding. He is getting more efficient ships out now, for he's got 7 on that side, 3 on that side, not bad. He is sitting on a 2TC boom right now. The Kiwi, on the other hand, look at all these idols. He's got 19 idols right now. That hurt for a little while there. So, populations right now, Red Devil's at 77, the Kiwi is at 70. Oh, baby. We have a forward castle incoming, and it's going to be on this hill, isn't it? That is going to be a very hard castle to kill. Well, he pushed it back a little bit. I would have put it up here myself, but this is still a fine position for this one here. Still has the skirms and defense. The Kiwi's going to go ahead and try to wall up as best he can after that one right there. University is also coming in over here, so the skirm camo play has definitely paid off for Red Devil, and the eco approach and fewer militaries not worked out as well as Kiwi had hoped, but he still has a pretty good lead in the fishing ships. But that forward castle, I would expect to see some Chukanus coming from there sometime soon. Red Devil just clicked Imp though. And the Kiwi, well, the Kiwi could balance his eco and he could be up at the same time. If not, he could have probably been up sooner with the resources that he has on food. That's those fishing ships paying off for you right there. He's going to come down here. Oh, well, found out the hard way that was there. Chukanus are starting to come out. Castle is going to go up defensively and downhill from where the trebs will be. Red Devil, I like this play with the outpost. I like the monks coming out. University was good as well. And on this side, he's just going to bring these villagers back to get some more wood for himself. He's going to go ahead and take a favorable trade there again as well. But the Chukanu production is out, and I would expect to see Trebs right behind this one, as the Kiwi has not clicked up to Imp yet. He could very easily click into Imp, but he's going to produce some military instead and try to push out with a few knights, try to get some raids in, which he could get in pretty easily. He's got a big hole from where he chopped through the wood line there, but will he find it? Will he even know? Or will this be an Imp GG coming in right here? Either way, Blue, he's being active. He's got villagers moving forward. Is he going to try to dock this pond over here? Oh, my. Alright, Imp will be coming in here shortly, and even if the Kiwi clicks up now, he's going to be behind in the treb production. Stable also coming forward for Red Devil, most likely for Camels, who's already got some produced over here. As far as vill counts go, it is fairly close. The Kiwi is actually ahead with villagers, but he's lacking in military by 11. Oh, a forward tower on this wood line from Red Devil. That's nice. Imp was finally clicked by the Kiwi, but he is going to be behind in those treb numbers. Assuming that Red Devil starts to produce any trebs. He's been an Imp for a minute here, and he's not produced a single one yet. But that tower is a really good tower, going to deny that wood line, going to deny him from taking that gold pile as well. And he could have access to this pond. If he gets on this pond, he could wipe out a big number of fishing ships on that side as well. Conscription is going to come in here. Red Devil is going to move out to this side, probably trying to go for this gold, but there is a camel sitting there. Red Devil has patrolled this. That was a brilliant play, and he's going to be rewarded now with a bunch of villagers. He's going to at least hopefully see that and deal with it promptly, but at the same time, it's going to be a few more villagers down over here, 2, maybe a 3rd, but should be it. That camel should go down. He might even get the 4th. Nope, didn't get the 4th. That was a very good tower on this side. Ooh, forward siege workshop on that side. Very nice as well. Still no trebs coming out for Red Devil right now. Not really sure why. I'm pretty sure he knows that that castle is right there. He does, but he's not worried about it. He's just going to go over here, and he's going to try to prevent him from taking this gold on this side. He's trying to win out the game by blocking off the gold. Both players now in Imp. Heavy Camel are ready for Red Devil, though. Trebs are starting to come out now instead of earlier. This castle, 3 villagers. But this fight right here did not patrol in. So that was a really bad start, but he should clean up this army. He will probably even get this canceled, maybe? He might prevent it. Oh, maybe not. Camels actually went down a lot faster than I anticipated. Camels don't have a lot of upgrades, I'm guessing. And the knights do have +2/+2. That castle looks like it will actually go up, but that was most of the military that the Kiwi had. And we have camels sitting out front. Yeah, they're only got very few upgrades. 2 trebuchets out on this side. And the forward siege workshop over here, we'll see what he does with that one. But this one is looking to get real interesting post-imp play potentially here. Military buildings are coming up over here, so Kiwi is going to try to push from there, while Red Devil is sitting on this side over here, and we'll see if he's going to start to push. Both players looking to do both sides. 7 fishing ships here, still only 3 on this side. Oh my, still a big fish lead. 2 pawns for both players though, still that's not bad. Gonna be interesting to see what happens right now. The Kiwi is up a lot on villagers right now at 103 compared to the 87 of Red Devil, but at the same time we have some map control for Red Devil. He's gonna go ahead and build a defensive castle inside of his base here, which is probably not a bad move. We have 3 trebs here, we have 2 trebs here, we have camels over here with minimal upgrades. Still, he's getting attack upgrades, 7+4 now, it was 7+2. And we're gonna see 2+2 over here with 10 attack. We got the trebs and the knights are moving out with some arbaleths and halberdier in company. And we'll see what happens here. Minimoon, thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're enjoying the tournament. Oh, and we have the trebs coming forward here. That's a lot of camels, though. Not with a lot of upgrades, but they counter those knights quite well. I think that Red Devil will clean this up. Red Devil is also bringing in rocketry right now, and he's getting some monks to get relics. Trying to control the map. 1 treb down. Looks like it'll be 2 down. Losing tons of military, not even getting hits in. 3rd treb will go down. Castle will stay up. Military struggles for the Kiwi right now as the camels are countering his knights. On this side we have the light cav coming in. The light cav are just gonna waltz right in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he'll wall it up. Not bad. Does get a few light cav in. He does have a ram here though, so he'll be in before too long as well. But he did take out those trebs. He is going to go ahead and push. Oh, these 2 trebs are going to kill this castle so quickly. Look at this advantage shooting downhill. Military to protect. Arbs are going down. That castle is there, but Red Devil's noticed it. He has no knights right now to come out here and get rid of these trebuchets. Castle is done for. This castle will be denied for sure on this side. All the military going down for the Kiwi. Yep, castle's denied. Military is dead. 45 to 7 military counts right now. And the light cav are just going to come in now. Trebs are just going to sit up here and pop hole after hole in this wall. I would expect the GG to come in here soon. Oh, and light cav just went all the way up there. Got a hole in a hole as well. And, yep, GG. Another very well played game from both sides. Red Devil, I very much questioned his pawn urgency. The Kiwi, I actually liked the Kiwi's position earlier. But the forward castle here was very good, very difficult to deal with. Being able to shoot downhill is huge. Having the camels and against knights, camels win, especially whenever you have heavy camel versus knight. So, unfortunately for the Kiwi, this one goes to game number 3. The Kiwi will get to pick the next map to play on, and that will be the finale of this one. Be going to game 3 here. Let me go ahead and update the scoreboard very quickly here, and then we'll take a look at the statistics and go on from there. 1-1, best of 3 is gonna go to game number 3. Statistics are heavily leaning in Red Devil's favor somehow. Food production's gonna be interesting though. But there's the KDs. Buildings lost, largest army. Tells the story. Red Devil did actually have the most food, but not by much. And it could have been better. But well played nonetheless. Look at that map exploration. Very nicely done. Even with less villagers, did end up winning. Took over the map control. There's your timeline. But we'll be right back with game number 3, guys. The deciding game. See who moves on in the tournament. Alright, I hope you guys are ready for this one. It looks like game number 3, which was picked by Kiwi, is going to be on Golden Pit. Let's go ahead and load into that one. Alright guys, the deciding game, Golden Pit. We have Kiwi in the teal, his color, playing Spanish. And oh, it's a very interesting map gen here. I like it. And in the blue, we have Reddevill309 coming in after his win, going to grab the Khmer. Also a really good civ. It's going to be a very interesting map. So if you guys don't know, Golden Pit is very easily wallable. All of your resources, for the most part, can be walled in. He could probably wall out that stone, but he could wall in his 2 gold piles there and his stone on that one. Also, you only start with 2 3-tile separate gold piles on Golden Pit. Rest of the gold in the map is in the middle for both players. And on this side, I actually like the Kiwi's map a little bit better. He's got both of his stones over here he could wall in a little bit easier, if you ask me, than Red Devil. But nonetheless, we're going to find out how this one goes here, and it should be a very interesting one. Khmer and Spanish both being really good civs. Khmer farms are insane. They have a really, really nice open tech tree. Spanish as well with conquistadors could be really good. Also, they have a full trash line with all the upgrades for everything. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. We already have 2 houses coming down over here, so I would expect to see both players walling up fairly early. I'd expect to see probably Drush into fast castle for both. Maybe not even a Drush. We might just see fast castles for both. And we're going to see if whoever gets control of the middle here in all of this gold, they're going to be able to hold on to that middle section and win the game, or if they're going to commit too much to the middle and lose it. It's going to be interesting to see. Both players doing a really good job bringing in boars at decent times, and both players have yet to lose a villager to the boar, which is really good. Alright, so as far as villager population goes right now, it is very equal, as we would expect to see. Both players are playing this fairly cleanly. Red Devil did find his other 2 llamas there. The deer are kind of far away for him, but he could still push those or mill those should he choose. The Kiwi on this side, his deer, same situation. Push or mill. Probably mill, but think his are going to be a little easier to push should he want to, but it's pretty equal maps on both sides. As far as relic generation goes, we've got 2 on the side of Red Devil. We have 3 of them pretty much on the side of the Kiwi, but we'll see if either player goes for those this game. Red Devil went for him last game. Kiwi went for such an early push in game 1 that I don't think that anyone even thought about going for relics at that point. Good job garrisoning that Ville, saving it. Almost lost that one. That would have been bad. Going for the second war on this side as well. Both these players fairly evenly matched as far as elo and skill go, I would say. And it's going to come down to this game to decide who moves on to the best of 3 that they'll be playing for the next round, which will be in the semi-finals of their bracket. But we already have the Kiwi going out for scouting. Looks like both players are going to move out for their scouting. Both have scouted their maps, and actually Kiwi's already found what he wants to see over here. I would be really interested to see if either player goes for a scout rush here, but it looks like both players are going to be trying to wall up pretty much as soon as they could. Yep, and there comes a very quick slap down of walls on this side. Looks like he does have a few holes here in the middle. Hopefully he doesn't think that is one wood line. He does see it. Hopefully he realizes that someone could waltz right through there. And we have Red Devil showing up over here, seeing what's going on, and yet he's well aware that those are holes. He is going to take care of it. That scout could actually kill that Ville, but just passing. Alright. Interesting though, the Khmer player could go for archers. Would be a decent play for them as well. Those walls, pretty good. I would have probably tried to wall here and here, give myself a little bit more room and completely safe wood lines. But, yep, he is going fast castle. That is definitely the play, I think. He's going to go ahead and add up, get some stone early. Walling, going for stone. Kiwi is probably going to go try for the Conquistador play. Vils Kills Mills, welcome. Yeah, I like the scout opening on this map as well. I think it's a really good way to go, but we'll see if we see it. Both players clicking up here soon. Red Devil is on his way up at a 25 Vil pop. He did go ahead and mill the deer out here, which I like. He is walling up with a couple villagers. Walling that is a close wall to that gold, and not sure that's going to be good. And yes, Vils Kills Mills, a FC into Conquistadors is going to be very nice. It's just, will he be able to make it do some damage? Just have to wait and see what happens here. I'm really curious to see who goes to the middle first and to see if it pays off for them or if it doesn't. If you commit too much to the middle and don't try to kill your opponent quickly enough, could be finding yourself in a little bit of trouble. Either way, we do have the Kiwi clicking up with 27 villagers, 28 pop in total with his starting scout. And he does only have 2 on stone right now, but he has to click up to the castle age after that, so he is going to go ahead and try to gather his resources. 2 villagers starting in Dark Age on stone. He should have enough stone, or pretty much close to it by the time he does get to castle age. On the other side, Red Devil did click up. He is going to throw a stable down, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some scouts come out, which at this point is going to be just to harass some walls. Oh no, is that a hole? No, there's a tree right there, isn't there? Okay. It's a little tiny tree right here. I don't like these rainforest trees. They're really small. Not ideal, if you ask me. But scouts are just going to try to poke at some walls unless there's a hole, which I'm not really seeing one right now. And he's not even producing them right now, so he may choose to go against it. He may just be going to grab some upgrades. Maybe he's going to try to go elephants or something in the next age. We'll just have to wait and see. Neither player is going very aggressively. We do have the Market Blacksmith drop down immediately for the Kiwi as he hits Feudal Age. The Khmer actually don't need buildings to click up, so he doesn't even have to build a Market Blacksmith. He is still open. He's not worried about walling up right now. Just gonna go to wood over here. I think he knows what's coming. I think he's scouted this base. He saw the walls. He can assume as much. The Kiwi, he is actively scouting. He is going to try to see if anything is coming his way. He might even run into the stable over here and decide that he might pop out a couple spears, actually. Red Devil did see the scout. It looks like he is going to pop up some spears, and he's going to throw down Loom, because he didn't get Loom yet. It's a good idea. It's going to come in just in time. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like FC for both. Kiwi is already on his way up. He is sitting with 4 on stone now at 490. He should have enough stone by the time he gets there. If not, he'll probably just buy a few or wait for it to come in. Alright, Blacksmith is coming down over here. Yeah, that spear is trying to track down that scout. Do have Red Devil just clicking up as well. He's going to be about 45% or 40% behind, but I'm not sure that's going to hurt him too much. I don't think he's going to go for Ballista Elephant at this point. And Red Devil is going to wall up. He's going to be walling up a little bit more this direction, potentially just drop him here, drop him here. Yep, that's what I would say is about to happen. Archery range is coming down as well, so I'm not sure he knows what he's going to do. He is researching bloodlines, so maybe he's thinking elephants, maybe? Or maybe he's going to try to go Nightline. Not sure what he's going to do with that one. Nonetheless, he is going to go and do some scouting over here as well. Castle Age is about to come in for the Kiwi, and he has 650 stone right now. I would expect to see that castle come down right away. Pulls the gold villagers, and he's going to do a very defensive castle right inside of his base. Not a problem. It's a good play to defend yourself. I would have liked to have seen it up here, but it's just me. Or maybe even on this side, so you can protect both your stones since you are going for conquistadors. And you could actually protect your stone with a castle right there quite nicely. He also did not bother going up and getting the deer, which is fine. Yeah, looks like Red Kiwi is actually going to go into some pikes and some skirms. Sorry, not the Kiwi. Red Devil is going to go for some skirmishers. So yeah, skirm is the right play if you ask me. They do get the bonus damage. We do have a town center forward here. I'm not upset about that one at all. It's a fine town center. Protect both of your golds there. Neither player really prioritizing middle. Looks like they are both expecting to defend their home base until they run out of gold. But looks like we actually have a monastery up as well for the Kiwi. I like that play. Hopefully he goes and grabs some of those relics for himself. There are 3 closer to him on that side of the map, and that is income regardless if you have the middle. It's still gold coming in. Looks like we have just skirms. Just skirms being produced right now. He is open. Does he know that he's open? Yes. Red Devil, he needs to wall that off. That's wide open. Conquistadors could go in there and start doing some damage. He should really get that up. Oh, Red Devil's going for knights. And he has shift-clicked that thing everywhere. Is he trying to patrol, or is he trying to just scout? Conquistadors are on their way out. Looks like that monk is going to go ahead and try to grab that relic, which is the right play for him, I think. If you're not going to try to address the middle and take the gold control in the middle, why not grab some relics while you're at it? So Conquistadors are coming out. He's not producing them very consistently. He is going to get spotted by this knight. That might... Nope, just pass. Not paying attention enough for that one. Skirm numbers are getting up there pretty nicely, which is really good. But yet to see even a kill in this game. So both players just booming. Booming, booming, booming. 2 town centers for Red Devil on this side. Do have a scout fight starting over here. Looks like we have a monastery coming up for Red Devil as well. He might even prioritize some of the relics. Conquistadors are going to come across the middle. Red Devil will probably get notified of this very quickly. He does have the appropriate defense in line though. And he does have the numbers. Conquistadors in low numbers right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Red Devil, he's not floating any resources right now. That was Khmer Farms though, just a constant tick right here. Very nice. Oh, town center coming down, and yep, Red Devil, he sees it. He's going to come in with that knight. That knight's going to get taken out. Monk is going to run away. Red Devil Scout does get in over here. Conquistadors will hold that, getting a barracks up for some defense as well. Monk will go down, but it's going to cost Red Devil 2 knights in the process. Elite upgrade came in for the skirmishers, and we have leather archer armor coming in as well. 1 relic for Red Devil on this side, 1 relic over here as well. Or is it 2 relics now for Kiwi? We are sitting at 1. He is going back out to the middle. Town center is coming up for the Kiwi in the middle, and he's going to have a good chunk of gold to mine for himself on this one. Upgrades keep coming for Red Devil. His eco is 2 TCs, as you have a 1, nope, here's got a second TC down over here as well on his gold. That scout will finally go down. This is a dangerous number of conquistadors though. He's got 9 conquistadors, 10, he's producing more. These knights aren't going to do anything. He's well protected. Even if they get over here, he just sends a conquistador or 2 over there to deal with that. Skirmishers are sitting here. He is producing more. He does only have 1 range production right now though, so we'll see how that goes for him. Villagers are being produced out of just the 1 TC right now for the Kiwi. Same over here for Red Devil, who is almost at enough stone for a castle, and I would expect to see something forward for him, at least trying to protect somewhere. Walling up a little bit more of the map. He might even just wall to the edge of the map, which shouldn't be a bad play. Oh, skirmishers are going to get in here. They're going to take down a 1, and he doesn't have all of his upgrades yet, but that was a nice, efficient kill. Siege Workshop coming out, no doubt, for Mangonels. Red Devil, I love how Red Devil is patrolling his units. He patrolled his camel in the last game, and that did him a great job protecting that 1 gold pile. Now he's protecting that relic over there, and he is getting his own relics in as well. He's sitting on 2 of them, which is a really good idea. He's protecting 1, so he knows that it's a minimum of 2-2, but it's only actually 1-2. Other relic being down here. Mangonel is going to come out here, and a Scorpion for the Kiwi. The Conquistador numbers are not really too huge, but with Conquistadors and that Mangonel, it could get ugly. We also have some Spearmen out for the Kiwi as well to try to dispatch the Knights. He is going to go ahead. Red Devil, I like this. He's going to go ahead. He's going to try to get this monk over here. He's going to try to save this. Oh, and we have a castle in the middle, which will control the rest of this gold right here. Potentially block that one. This one up here would be the only one that Red Devil could potentially get anything from. And we'll see how we go right here. Clag Damage says loves how the skirms counter conquistadors so well now. I agree. I think it was a good idea. I think it was a nice move. They're not mobile, but I mean, what do you need mobility for if you're just defending with skirmishers, right? That can be their bonus for the Spanish as conquistadors try to run away. Red Devil did make the journey over here. He is going to grab this. He has got some farms expiring. The Kiwi does. Right now the ecos are looking good. The Khmer player, he does get a castle up. Could we see ballista elephants or could we see scorpions? Scorpions might not be a bad idea. Oh, with Kiwi is coming in right now. Scorpions are out. Skirms are gonna be doing some damage. Oh, those knights are gonna swoop in. Oh, well played, well played. Conquistadors having to move back. Mangonels go down. Looks like those spears will go down as well. Was a fairly decent trade right there, I'd say, but the conquistadors are still in good number. Those scorpions aren't going to do you a ton right now. The skirmishers, he needs another ranger more to produce more, but he's taking a very efficient trades right now. He is losing a lot of his military numbers. Elephants are coming out with some upgrades, so he is going to go elephants, scorpions. Be interesting to see if he gets his special tech where the elephants and scorpions shoot an extra bolt, but we'll just have to wait and see. He could pop that down. Another castle going to come in from behind that one. That's not a bad play to defend your base at all. Ram does come out as well. He needs more archery ranges right now is what he needs, I think, to defend himself. That is not going to do you a whole lot of good. It's too many numbers against that. The scorpions come out, don't have the special tech, get wiped up quite quickly. But where does he push now? Castle coming up. This is going to be secure. Town center right here. He's got to push town center, I think. But he's going to be sitting against two castles. So Red Devil, I don't think is panicking much here. I think he feels pretty comfortable right now. He's going to be decently defended. His problem is going to be, yep, he's already walling up extra over here. Not with stone, but who needs stone, right? Watch how fast this elephant melts. Conquistadors are not that accurate, but still, in that number against one elephant, just gonna melt. Oh, and he's got the conversion. Nope, he's gonna try to get the conversion, but that goes down as well. Town center is being pushed now. Alright, what answer are we gonna have? Elephants are not the answer in this case. You've seen he has monks. You've seen he has all these conquistadors. I think you go massively into this play right here. Scorpions. Or not scorpions, skirmishers. Apologies. This town center is likely going to go down here. This elephant might get converted right here. And it does get converted. Monk does go down from skirmisher fire. But now we got this elephant to deal with, and you have skirms and another elephant. This is not looking good for Red Devil right now. Not to mention his gold is right here. 2 pockets left right here, only one right there with almost 300 gold in it. He's going to make a run for it off of this town center right here. Elephant, knights, spears, cleaning up the skirmishers on this side. Down goes that TC. He does have another TC over here. He's still producing skirmishers, but now you're outnumbered. You're outnumbered, you're cornered. What do you do? I like... Oh, another conversion. The Kiwi's on with the conversions right now. He's doing a very good job getting those conversions. It's looking very promising right there. Archery range goes down. Palisade gates and houses behind the castle to prevent something from running in there. Skirms in low numbers aren't going to do anything against this. He does take out the Mangonel with the one knight. But all in all, the Kiwi's in very good control of this game right now. Plenty of gold control, plenty of military units right now. 41 military to 8, and that 8 is mainly skirmishers on this side over here. Villagers idle over here as well for Red Devil. 20 of them, 19 of them to be exact. With the Kiwi, he has 9 idols, but look at his res. He's got a lot of res, and actually Red Devil did have a lot of res. He just clicked imp, and I didn't see it. So that is a nice play. Conquistadors are being lost here in decent enough number that it's going to be a nice trade here, but you gotta keep that castle up if you're gonna do anything with that. A lot of conquistadors went down there. I felt like they didn't need to. Rams are going to take care of this castle, though, if Red Devil doesn't do anything to get anything up there. This is when you throw a knight or two out. There you go. Very forward castle, very confident castle with only 2 villagers for the Kiwi as well. 1 knight against 3 rams. Not going to do the job. He is on the way to Imp, but what does Imp get him right now? I don't think it gets him enough. Down goes the castle. The monastery is also down. 3 relics are out. A panic castle coming in for Red Devil. I think this is the Kiwis game through and through now. Going to Imp, both players, but the Kiwi has the control. He has the military numbers, 34 to 6 now. Villagers are going down. Buildings are going down. I wouldn't be surprised to see GG come in here very soon. Villager count is going to drop significantly here for Red Devil. That castle, will it go up is the question, and if it goes up, will it stay up? I don't even think it's going to go up at this point. 95%. Doubt castle. Oh, he's still got vills. 99%. Oh, it does go up. But will it stay up? No murder holes. 2 rams against it. Some more conquistadors go down, but at this rate, you're both going to be in Imp. That castle is just going to get rammed down, no question. There's 3 of them there again, with knights and spear support. Looks like the Kiwis got this one in control again. Sitting conquistadors back, not even sending them all in right now. Town centers got some idle villagers in it. That hurts as well. Skirm's gonna get a few pickoffs if I think the Scorpion will take care. He's not gonna get any more out. He doesn't have any military mass. 35 HP. Castle's dead. Kiwi is producing trebs. Red Devil cannot afford to produce trebs. Conquistadors are just going to run in here. Oh, that elephant's just going to melt. So many conquistadors. Unfortunately for this one, looks like Red Devil is going to be the loser of this one, unfortunately. But the Kiwi, well played. Red Devil, well played. Both played a great series, went to 3 games, both taking a game off of one another. Unfortunately, the res is really good for Red Devil, or it was, so he started producing battle elephants again. But look at the Kiwi's resources behind this. He could imp another time if he had to. Knight, yes, hello. This is the first set. This is game 3. And it's the Kiwi's going to take this one. I don't see any way out of this at all. He's going to try to sneak down here to get some gold. I don't think he's going to have any success trying to do that when he's losing his entire eco on this side as well. He will get over here. That one will not range it, but don't think it's gonna matter. That town center goes down. Villagers going down everywhere. He has migrated his economy a little bit, but right now it's 99 vills for the Kiwi and down to 62 and falling right now for Red Devil. Yes, Exorcist, this is Kiwi's games versus Red Devil. But as you can see, this one is pretty much over. A really good series though, and I can't complain. It went to 3 games, which is always good to see. We watched some glorious firing from Conquistadors. Those spearmen are going to take out quite a few of them though. Kiwi lost 4 or 5 of them there, 6 of them maybe before he realized, but nonetheless, trebs are out. Rams are out. That castle's gonna go down. Conquistadors and Rams gonna take down this. I mean, Red Devil does not want to give this up. He's going to put up some stables up here, a town center on the side. He wants to try to raid some eco over here. Some stone walls. I don't think he's getting in. Oh, man. He is massing up some skirms over here with some elephants, which is not bad. Yeah, Exorcist, it's a pretty good game here. Kiwi hasn't noticed that this gold is being taken. Hasn't noticed the expansions on this side. He is pushing back this way, but I don't think it's gonna go all that well. Still, I mean, look at the economy for the Kiwi. Look at the economy for Red Devil. Villager counts are so low. These elephants are just gonna melt. He can just run away from them all day long. He's just gonna throw them away. That's killing my conquistadors. I have more behind it. I have capped rams finally. It's about time you got that one upgraded, but it actually looks like Red Devil might hold off this advance right here, potentially, but he's not producing enough behind it. Doesn't have the res to get enough out. Definitely delaying though, definitely trying to stay in this one. I can respect that. He feels like he has a chance still. I mean, in all fairness, he did sneak over here to gold. That conversion hurts. And that elephant is going to do a number against him. Production behind this, just conquistadors. Mangonels. Oh, very forward castle. He says, "Get out of my game." Says you're done. I can respect Red Devil for having this happen here. Oh yeah, this elephant right here is doing its job. It got converted. You don't want to see your own unit turned against you. Killed so many skirmishers, like you said, Real Skills Mills. He's leading the attack in with that as well. More units going down. Castle coming up. I mean, he's trying to expand over here. He's trying to stay alive, but I mean, the score tells it, the vill counts tell it, the res tells the story. I mean, if he would notice that this was happening, I think he would end this a little bit faster. Elephant is eventually going to die here, but man, this is probably the final push right here. Haub, Conquistador, 5 Trebuchets, Mangonel, Ram, Scorpions. He's got everything coming in here. It looks almost like an AI army at this point.
See?
Conquistador is just gonna go in and just demolish this. This is almost all of Red Devil's eco that's remaining, and those Conquistadors are going to take it out. Maybe. His villagers are doing a really good job of dodging, but yeah, this is gonna go down here. Expect to see the GG soon. 52 villagers and falling. He's gonna hide in houses. He's gonna use the Khmer bonus and try to hide in houses, some of them, but now walking them into their death. That was a massive eco hit, as if it wasn't already bad enough. He sees them trying to run away. The Conquistadors are chasing. Red Devil doesn't want to give it up. Exorcist team may have told him 105, but we did not be able to see it. We cannot see in-game chat, from what I understand. Well, that villager survives. I'm guessing that he sees units coming in over here. He's going to scout that side, but I mean the Kiwi has had a commanding position in this game for quite some time now. Has had all middle control. House walls aren't going to do it. Clag damage, it might be fixed. I have not seen any in-game chat between any of these 3 games now. So, oh hey, he's gonna notice that he's taking this gold now. He's gonna send out some more villagers down there for gold. The resources gathered in this game, the difference is gonna be absolutely insane. I don't know why he's just attacking the gate. There's nothing else there, but I actually think he has enough conquistadors he could actually take out that TC with just conquistadors and not lose that many. All in all, decent showing for Red Devil. Red Devil did defeat an opponent before this match. If you guys are just coming into the channel, we had, as the GG is finally in right here, but this is the round of 8. The round of 16 was played already and not cast. And yep, minimum, that's what I thought. Well played for the Kiwi. Resources are going to be insanely different. Gold income for sure. Fast castle conks was definitely the way to go. And Red Devil, thanks for playing in the tournament, man. GG. Kiwi, good luck next, man. Alright, statistics here. Everything is in advantage for the Kiwi, of course. KD's rough to look at. Building's lost, left to look at. Alright, and with that, we are through one set, guys. The Kiwi is moving on here. He will be taking the win and moving on into the next round. And we'll have to see who his opponent is after we finish this round.